Okie dokie. Now we're back streaming again. I will go to Twitch. And we shall try this again. So let's go here. Let's go dashboard. We're going to do the pop-out chat again. Yep, okay. Got the pop-out chat. We're going to put it right there. Put it there. Okay. Okay, let's get the... Oh shit. I don't even remember what they... Okay, I'm really confused right now. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the fudge just happened with that. I absolutely have like no idea what just happened with that. So we're just gonna leave that. We're not gonna say anything about it. All right. There we are. Okay, so let's get stream link. Watch me design more of this poster. Let's hope that we can get that out. Now, I don't know what would be like the best way. HTML5 player? Oh, will this work? Oh. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Okay. But if we pause it, will it update itself to tell me how many players I have? I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna like... I actually don't really know where the hell I would put this. Okay, you can't see a thing with that. Okay. So how about that? How about we just do that? And then completely get rid of that. Okay, tweet the stream out just again. Storm in the chat. Actually, what I could do Nope, we're not doing that. Okay. Uh, so, I wonder, will that update? Not too sure on that. Alright, we're just gonna open up Twitch again. And obviously... Okay, that's not what I want. We're just gonna pause the live stream right there. Just for my own sake. Let's see here. Edit. Chat it up. Chat it up. Boom. There we go. Now I wonder if I could keep that there. Can I like keep that there or something? Let's get rid of all that and let's just like bring this down. Ah. Okay, we're gonna keep that there. Here. Let me, yeah, let's get rid of that. Oh, I can't put that down anymore still? Darn. Okay, well then let's just open this. We'll go open entitled. We're just gonna throw this in the trash just because that's basically what that is right there. It's just basically trash. It's basically trash at this point. Nope. You. I can't move you there. Okay. There we go. Now I can see your guys' things right there. See how many people you are. See how many people you are. See how many people are in here, hopefully. Don't know if there will be a lot of people in here, but that's what I'm hoping for at least. Okay. Now, okay. Part of me is wondering why in the world did I put this here like this? Okay. What I can do, to be quite honest, is I can unlock these guys and then I can just go through, get rid of these guys real quick. Just because we don't really need them at this point. Now, yeah, you know what? Shoot. I just want to... No, that doesn't work. Okay. Well, okay. Can I... Here. Oh. Yeah, let me go into my isolated group. I have to go into another one? Oh, yeah, ungroup. There we go. Let's just like turn this. How far do I want this to go? You know what? I think that's good. I think that's good. Okay. I'm so used to Photoshop sometimes that I accidentally do certain things and it just doesn't work. Alrighty. Let's see here. So this is going to be like a fill image. Like all of this is going to be filled in. And the text is going to be like cut out. Like all these little notches here are going to be cut out and stuff like that. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to put these as something else. I'm going to just save real quick. Save often. That's something that you guys should probably already know. Okay. Let's just get the basic shape of this. And let's just make that black. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is the first time that I've ever actually like drawn like a pretty decently hand. I mean, granted, you know, obviously I have, you know, underlines, like an underlined sketch underneath it, but wait a minute, hold on a second. I'm getting myself confused right now. Hold up. Okay, no. Okay. I think what we will do is we would just go around the perimeter of this, and then whatever things that we need to like get rid of, we will. So like this little portion right here, we'll probably have to get rid of that. I say probably, but we most likely will get rid of that. And you know what? I want that to curve. I don't want it to be like a point. So let's just grab that and do that. Yeah, that's good. There we go. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can just go like right here. Now, okay. Yeah, I'm getting myself hung up because I usually don't draw stuff like, not stuff like this, but like I don't usually do my sketches like this. Where that's what I used to do. This is what I used to do. I used to just like draw the sketch and then like underline it with just outlines and stuff like that, but I proved to myself that I can do it a lot better if I do it a different way that I learned from some other graphic artist. My stream says 2 people, but I don't see another person in here, so I'm kind of wondering if I'm being duped. And if I am, that's kind of cold, dude. Twitch, you're doing something real cold, real dirty right now. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing. Yeah, oh wait, hold up. Oh wait, no. That's just that. Okay. That is the Twitch chat that's over there. Which is honestly weird that it makes its own separate window, but I mean, I guess that's kind of self-explanatory that it would do something like that, obviously. But yeah. Ooh, get that little indentation right there. There we go. Okay. Of course. Gotta get the palm indentation. I tried to make this hand, this was a feminine hand, and I tried to make it look manly. So we're gonna see how well that actually turned out in a matter of minutes here. Okay. I was gonna do something real quick, but I don't really exactly remember what I was going to do. What was I going to do? What we can do is we can just get rid of this. Boom. Save that real quick. Yeah, actually, I don't remember what I was going to do. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to think here real quick. Okay, let me make that one shape, and then we're gonna use it to put that down in the opacity. And then we're gonna sit here. We're gonna cut this out. Oh. Nope. Cut that out. Boom. Okay. I'm kind of wondering, I'm like, oh shoot. It's like, I'm kind of like sitting here, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Like, these will have to be completely separated. But now I'm like sitting here, I'm like wondering, like, oh wait, how will I do that? It's like I should have just like followed the line. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna redo this. We're gonna redo this. We're gonna redo this. And yes, we will. See, this is what I'm wondering. I'm like, okay, how am I gonna do that? Because in theory, these will be just like sort of like cut out. Like I'm trying to make like a sort of negative spaced shape to where it's just like all fill. Huh. See, I wonder, is there a reason why this thing says 2 viewers? Watching now, 2 people. My view list, it doesn't say a thing. says it doesn't say that there's two people. It just says me. So I don't know. Oh shoot. I'm like sitting here. I'm like trying to rack my brain. Like, okay, how am I gonna actually do this? Fudge. Yeah, I need to like go like on the inside of everything and do it that way. Yeah, yeah, okay. So we're gonna be a little bit more zoomed in than last time. But it's in the name of science. Get a little Dr. White on you. Is that his name right? Dr. White? Pretty sure. The dude's like, hey. Oh wait, no, it's not Doctor, it's Mr. It's Mr. White, that's right. Mr. White, that's right. Oh. Killing him. Not really. I try though. I try and be funny sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't work, but it's whatever. People will say and do what they want. You just gotta just do what you want to do, you know? We'll cut those little parts out later. We won't worry about them too bad. Oop. We won't worry about them too much. Okay. I guess we'll just do that then. Didn't really want to, but I guess it's out of my hand. And what I'm trying to get at with like, oh, that's what I was going to do. That's right. Okay. So here, let me just save this real quick. Let me just get out of this. So the work that I'm doing this is based off of a guy whose name is John Contino, if you can tell it right there. And I really like his work. Let me just full screen right here so that you guys can see what I'm seeing really good. So this is his work, and I really like it. I like the whole grungy sort of hand-drawn textured effect that he has, like especially with like some of these things. It's like you can really tell that it's like hand drawn almost, and it looks really nice. And I want to do something like that for this because I've been wanting to do something similar in sort of taste. And if you guys missed the other stream, I did this on the other stream. But if you missed that, it's on YouTube on my YouTube channel. Just look up the name like Eric's Designs, then it should pop up. Probably won't be that high up there because I don't post that much on my YouTube channel. So, but it should be there. It should be there at least. So, check that out. Get back into this one over here. So we're just gonna follow these curves and hope that I get what I was looking for when we turn this back into a fill shape. Because I'm not gonna lie, I have a crap ton of homework to do. I mean, this is something that I do kind of want to get done because, I mean, and this is for something for the school that I go to. It's for an art installation that's going on that I will be a part in. This type of work won't be in it, but I'll have something else that's equally good enough to be in the art show, I think, that we'll be putting in there. Shoot. You know what? No, we'll roll with that. We'll just do one of those numbers. And then draw it out. No. We're going to drop that back. Draw that out there. We're going to get a little closer here. We're going to go boom. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. And I'll try and explain as much as I can for what I know of everything that I am doing. So right now, all I'm doing is just vectorizing. Sorry, guys. Vectorizing the artwork that I drew. And afterwards, I'll talk about what I'm going to do to it afterwards. It's going to be kind of cool. We're going to take it into Photoshop and do something cool with it. But yeah, I'll talk about that after I get all this done. Okay, you know what? We're gonna sort of like, no, not that much. I kind of want it to be like, yeah, there we go. Okay. Now there are a lot of points here, but that's because I want to sort of make it a little janky. So I'm going to put a little bit more points in there, more than I would actually sort of like to. Just so that it creates that, again, that sort of like hand-drawn effect. And like I said, I'm basing this off of work that I have found from a guy named John Cantino, who is based in Brooklyn, New York. His work is pretty darn good. He's a pretty famous, well-known graphic designer, so I'm sure that if you looked him up, you'd probably find him somewhere at least. Now, do I want to make my own sort of ellipses, or do I want to try and just go like this, and then just like, we'll see how this works. Yeah, you know what? Let's just make our own here. We'll go by like right there. I think that'll be good. And I'm not gonna worry about like pen tooling around these things because we'll just make those their own thing as well. I'm gonna go right here. Make sure we get that same curve nice. Actually, you know what? I probably should have gone a little bit more because we're gonna kind of go into here as well. We're gonna end off over here. Oop, 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 oop. Oh, this one's gonna be kind of yeah, that didn't work out too well. Shoot. Okay, something's gonna have to be different. Let me like, let's move this like over here. Nope. Let's try this again. Okay, maybe we can like just like move that in. Yeah, there we go. Now that's fixed. Now let's look at that. Does that look okay? Yeah, I think it looks fine. I think it looks fine, but it may not in our reality. Actually, what I should do is I should take an ellipse, and like I said, like do that thing with it and just like rotate it and like make this not be that part maybe, but we'll just pull that over here. But we're gonna like pull that in to like right in here. Or actually, what we can do is we can just duplicate that and then just make it bigger until it reaches like sort of like around everything, and then we can just sit here and go boop. Did I get everything on that side? Nope. Wait, there's a little sliver. Oh, there we go. Okay. And so now we just sort of minimize this, pull it in, and probably just like, we can probably just like pull these around and then mess with the spacing again. Just make it so that they're like right on top of each, or not right on top, but like they're on each other. Oh, okay. that. I don't like it when things do that. Okay, so we're going to keep that there. We're just going to nope. There's so many anchor points. Nope. Boop, there we go. Yeah, there we go. And let's just get rid of those, and then we can just use this one to get the desired curve that we want. And there it is. And yeah, that looks a lot. Yeah, it looks a lot better. So we're gonna save. Again, save often. Don't ever think that your work is safe when you don't save. Always save. Let me just kick that over there. Should I leave that like out of there? Nah, because then it's just gonna look weird. So we will merge that. Okay, and then we're going to just drop the opacity down on these things, and then we're gonna start adding. Or should we do that right now? No, actually, let's get the other stuff in here. So like these bones, let's get those in there. And again, we're not going to make these perfect. Like, by far, they're not going to be perfect, like, at all. They're going to be kind of warped and, like, everything. So it is perfectly fine if we don't do something right. Like I said, it does not matter what we do, just as long as it looks hand-drawn, because that's what we want. I'm going to make that a point just for peace of mind. And then later on, what we'll do is we'll cut this out. Or actually, let me just see what this looks like when it's... Yeah, no, we're going to have to cut that out later on. Now, what I could do is I can go, like, take these same ellipse and sort of look at it and be like, oh, okay, so that's what that would, like, that's what sort of like that should look like in the angle of everything. And then I can just go in here, probably bring this up and then tweak it so that it curves just in the right way to sort of match everything. Like right there, that should be fine. Like I said, not perfect, but not just completely and utterly sloppy. Like that, no, we're not going to do that. So we're just going to bring this in, because I do want that to be sort of gradual. I'm going to pull this. Boop. Boop, nope. I don't know why it does that sometimes. But there we go. And we're just going to do this now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these, we're going to Control-C, Control-F, or Command if you're on MacBook, which I am on, but I use Control just for most Windows users. So now we have those in a different color, so now they're just in front. We're going to put them behind. We're going to go Effect, Path, Offset Path. We're going to preview here. That's pretty darn big, so we're going to drop that down. I'm going to take it back. So let's go about 0.05. I always start it off like in this sort of area. Like that's too big. So we go 0.08. Let's do, oh, nope. Okay, so we need to go like 0.03. Yeah, that's still too much. So let's go 2. Let's see what a 1 looks like. Yeah, that's not enough. So, well, okay, you know what we're going to do an experiment. We're going to have a 1. Then we're going to duplicate it over here. And we're going to hopefully, nope. There we go. Grab those two. We're going to hit apply offset path, and that's just going to add that same path that we just put onto it, but basically just onto it again. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Okay, there we go. Okay, So we will go to Object, Expand Appearance. Now they're expanded. We will just unite them. We're going to go through here, going to press Shift M. We're going to hold Alt and then just delete those shapes out of there. And just so that we can see the full contrast between everything, we're going to put those up. We're going to go over here. We're going to do the same exact thing. Going to grab the orange bits. Grab them. There we go. Object, Expand Appearance, Unite. Hold Shift and click that piece. Shift M, Alt, and delete. And just put the opacity up again. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? I don't know what I just did, but there we go. Never mind. We're gonna hit save real quick. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go with the 2 because the 1, if I zoom out right here, it loses its luster really quick. So we're gonna go with the 2. And I'm not worried about being really like precise and like, oh, why'd you do that? Now you're gonna have to, yeah, now I'm gonna have to do this, but that's perfectly fine. I am perfectly okay with doing that. Actually, it'd probably be easier for me to just get that out of there and then there. Pretty sure that's where, yeah, that's where that should have been. Okay. All right, so now we're going to work on this. We're going to hit save again. Like I said, save often. Oh, actually, we need to add this piece in. So let's go through and let's just add this little piece of that part of the finger. And while, yes, this may not be something that gets, you know, while that may not be a piece that people may see like initially, it's still a piece that I kind of want to have in there just because it just adds a little bit of detail to people that just sort of look and, I mean, no, this is going to be on a college campus, so no one's really going to pay them close attention to, you know, who designed it and everything of that nature. But just for aesthetics' sake, we'll keep it. Hit save again. Just cracking my fingers real quick. Come on. That's weird. Oh. There we go. I don't know why it says that I don't have any viewers. I guess it has absolutely none. And usually it'll at least say like 1 or something. Because technically there is 1, it's me, but okay, let me just do that thing again. Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add these little bits. And we're going to duplicate this and just bring it up. We're going to duplicate it. Just bring it right over here just so we have a backup. Save. Because I'm not so sure what I want to do with these. I don't know if I want to make them pointed or if I want to make them not pointed. Because what I'm wondering is, do I possibly use these and just, like, here. I'll show you what I, oh, nope, shouldn't do that. I'll show you what I mean real quick. So, put those up. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to go through and we're just going to make oh. That's weird. There we go. So, you know, what would it look like if we just made those, instead of pointy, made them like, you know, sometimes I don't get those. It's like, I don't get it sometimes. It is kind of weird. Yeah, you know what? We'll just make them points. So we'll just do all of this. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn it into a stroke, and we're going to make it about probably like 2. Because what we're going to do is we're going to change it to a tapered stroke. And then if we go to Object, Expand Appearance, and then go into here, Shape Builder tool again, delete it, then we're left with that sort of knuckle right there. And I'm going to, just so that that's sort of like correct, I'm going to put that down there like that. Like finick with that. I'm going to make that look just a little, I want that to be a little bit rounded. No, I don't. Okay. All right, but now that we have that, we can just go through here again, put the opacity down. And then, so like all these little things, like these little knuckle notches, what we can do with those is we can do basically the same exact thing, except all we do is we just go like here, hit that, and we're going to make these probably smaller, but let's just see what happens if we go, yeah. So we'll just do that. And obviously the thing is not going to carry over, which is honestly really weird. It's like it doesn't keep the style, and it's just kind of odd to me sometimes. So yep, okay, gonna do all those, and we're gonna do this everywhere. So everywhere that we see these, we're just going to put them here, and then we're just going to, nope, did it twice, there we go. So everywhere that we see these little notches, these little knuckle notches, we're just gonna put those in there. And again, doesn't have to be perfect, because again, that's not what we're going for here. Actually, we should probably add a little bit of curve to that, just to make it not so weird. Now, you know, some of you might be saying, but, you know, Eric, we have like so many more knuckles in so many different places. I understand that, but to save me on time and, you know, just, you know, hair pulling of that many knuckles, I'm just going with, you know, little rough basics, because I'm not that anal about it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit this, and then we're going to go to Select, Same, Fill and Stroke, then it'll select all of those. And then what we can do is we can go into here and hit the taper effect, and we're going to go to Object, nope, not rasterize, Object, Expand Appearance, and now they have all been expanded. We're going to hit Unite, then now, okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click this shape, and we're going to go to this one. It says Trim. Now nothing really happened yet, but if we go into the isolated group, we click this, we're going to do the same thing again, Fill and Stroke. Just uncheck that, and then boom, we go out again. Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. Forgot that when you do trim, you shouldn't So that's the worst thing that you can do is, nope, do that. Don't do that. Oh, what in the world? That's weird. Hold on a minute. Why does that get filled in? Kind of confused about that. Why does that fill itself in? There's nothing there. Ah. Oh, wait. Hold on. There we go. Fix it. Okay. So now, if we do the same thing again, oh, there we go. And we're going to do the same thing down here. We're going to put those to 100%, and then boop. Now we're only doing this right now, just because. Yeah, it's coming together a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. And now we're going to work on the nails. Oh, save often. So I'm sure that there's like a weird like science, like, oh, nails should be drawn like this, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just going to do it my own sort of way. So we're going to Control C. We're going to just delete that portion. We're going to Control F it. And then we're just going to minimize it. And let's just like do a little bit more. We're just gonna slightly like cut it, but it's still gonna be like over the top. So once we put this back, as you can see, it's not actually. Hold on a minute. What does that look like with it completely? I don't think we need to have that much. So we're just gonna taper these. So what that does, it adds a little bit of an indentation, and it just makes it a little bit more realistic. Now we're going to do that to all of those types of fingers. All those types of fingers? All of those fingers. And again, we're just going to unite. Down here, I kind of don't like that these two things are kind of like doing that. So what I think I can possibly try and do here is, okay, wait. See, sometimes I don't get this. It's like, sometimes you have those weird anchor points that come in. And then like sometimes you don't. And it's like, it's so weird sometimes, and I don't, nope, that wasn't what I meant to do. That's really weird. I can't radius the corner. Cut path. Oh, okay, I don't know what that would have done, but nope. Nope. I wanted to turn this into a round point, so what I'm going to have to do, it the hard way here. And we're just going to have to, whoop. Just going to have to do a little bit of finicking around. If I had Adobe Illustrator, CS something, this is the way that I would have had to do it anyway. I wouldn't have like those amazing little anchor points that people usually get. Okay, now, nope, didn't work. Okay, I gotta still make it bigger. Once my freaking free flywheel will get up there. Oh god, went too far. There we go. Anybody in this room? Nope. Wow. Why offline? Is it because that's paused that it's not telling me whether or not I have any viewers or not? Because I kind of feel like that's not the case. Okay, yeah, we're just going to keep that paused again. So I'm live. See you. Don't really know what's going on there. Ah. That's why. There we go. Now that's a rounded point. And that's what I wanted. A little unconventional, you know, very tedious. So, not exactly the way that I would like it to be, but it's whatever. Okay, seriously, is there like a reason why this says that there's like nobody here? Am I tripping? Or what? Like seriously, am I tripping? I'm gonna refresh my. I want to refresh this right now. Because so far no one's talked in the chat. I don't have. Okay, there's the little red thing down there again. So do I not have any viewers? Is that the case here? Is that what's going on? Not really too sure on that. Well, okie dokie then. I kind of don't like to do this, like have this play, because it really bogs down my stream. So now it says 2, but there isn't 2, or at least my viewers list has not changed like at all. Let's check the viewers list in here. Yep, nope, nothing. Well, if there is 2 viewers, hello. Or technically there's only 1, because technically I'm like the other one. But yep. Okay, gonna get back into this again. So now what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna make these the way that we want to for the start. And I'm gonna round off those corners just so that it's not so abrupt. There we go. Actually, no, that's right. We just copy this, and then boop. Oh. Then make it smaller. Yeah, that works. We could probably like move it around. Do these? Nope, that's way too much. There we go. That's probably fine. What happens if I unite that? Okay, good. Let me just check everything. Save. Save often, people. Save often. Well, if there is a person here, please be sure to talk in the chat. And if there isn't, then whatever. You know what? I kind of want this to be a little better situated. Okay, let's fix this. Get a little bit more. Yeah, that works. Oh, let's round that off just a little bit. Yep, there we go. Okay, save. Okay. Save again. Okay. Sorry guys that there is no music in this stream. I can't really play music while I stream. It doesn't really work out too well for me. It's more of like a hindrance than anything, really. Okay. Boop. Do steps again. Boop, boop, boop. And then boop. Move that up. There we go. Oh wait, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, okay. Then let me grab these 2 points. Let me just. Yep, there we go. How long am I streaming for? 52 minutes. Okie doke. Seems good. My audio working still? Yep. Okay, good. You know, probably like there is like probably like a really good way to do this, but you know, I'm stubborn. I like to do things my way. Oh, well, apparently that one other person is probably gone. I mean, how the heck would I know? Yeah, I feel like the me pausing the stream probably made the viewer count go wonky or something, because it's working perfectly fine now, which is weird, because I don't know why it didn't. Well, I mean, it was working, but like it wasn't showing anything. Actually, it should probably be, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Oh, 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 oh. Almost completely botched that one. Soup. 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 Like soup. And I think that's about it for all these little wrinkles here. Pretty sure, right? Here, let's check that out. Yeah. All right. So save. So now what we have to do is we have to put this tattoo, quote unquote, lettering in here. How well we'll put it in there? I'm not really so sure. We shall see how well it's going to go in there. Yeah, let's make it about like 7.5. Now, why? Did I do that wrong? No, that's not wrong. Okay. I was like sitting there, I was like, wait a minute, is that wrong? That's supposed to be like that? I think it's supposed to be like that. Okay. let's flip it and then pull this stuff down here. And we can just go over this because what we can do after that is a little cool trick. So again, we'll get the, whoop, 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 whoop. Wait, is this like underneath it? No. Okay, so we're gonna lock that. That's Command 2 or Control 2 for Windows. We're just going to select this all, and what we're going to do is we're just going to delete these little parts here. So that's perfectly in line there. And what we are going to do is we are going to change those two rounded. I mean, that doesn't need to be changed because that's not a stroke, but you get my drift. Right? Yeah. Oh, wait, nope. Rule of thumb, if you're going to do these tattoo sort of like lettering things, always do that part first. Because it's a lot easier to do that and that than it is to do the other way around. Because it'll just like sort of like lock into there, and it'll like force you to like make this shape a part of this shape, and then it just goes all wonky-doo. It's really annoying, and I don't like it. Like I said, we're going to keep sort of a quirkiness with everything. So, again, save. Save often. Save often. Nope, no people. I mean, my viewer count didn't go down or up, so. You know what? Here, let's tweet the stream out again. Hope. Okay. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay. New tab. There we go. Pull that down. Wait, if I pull the bookmark. You suck. New tab. Why isn't my right click working? Oh yeah, I did it on this one too. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That doesn't matter. Okay, what was I gonna look for? Oh yeah, we're gonna tweet this stream out again. Then I don't need to do that. All that gobbledygook. Oof, that was my neck, by the way. Wow, that's just rude. Yeah. Gosh, bless America. I mean, I could just click share down here, but, you know. Oh, wait, hold on. I know my link. What am I doing? twitch.tv/ericdesigns.com. Actually, you don't need to put .com. That's right. You just do that. My streams don't get that much. So we'll see what that does. All right, gotta get a drink. Okay. I'm gonna save again, even though that I probably don't need to. Now I'll probably move this down and probably work on it a little bit. Again, we're going to do the same stuff. So boop, boop. There we go. Got the A in there. Yeah, what I can do is I can move, just shift this over just a bit. Probably put it like up higher. Yeah, put it right there. Just so that it's out of the way. And what we are going to do is we're just going to bring that back. We're just going to add that right there. Just so that I don't have to deal with making another one. Ow, my ankle really hurts. Oh, wait, no. Shift X. There we go. Shift X will just basically like convert your whatever fill into a stroke or back to a fill. Pretty handy. Let me see if I can just grab. There we go. Grab all of it. Boop. Boop. There we go. And let me just get a good look at it. Looks good. Could probably do with just a little bit of sizing maybe. Okay, let me go the other way. Just like bring that down just a bit. Yeah. And then we'll bring that over here as well. Whoa. Crazy. Boop. Okay. And now it's time for the N. Yeah, there we go. Jeez. So many frickin' emails. Why? Yeah. And again, I can probably like resize this and make sure that it's like, oh, there we go. And I don't like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete that. I'm going to just sort of finick around with these two. There we go. Now what we can do is we can just sort of move that in a little bit. There we go. Again, just do this stuff. Boop, badoop, badoosh. And vointish. And again, this stream will also be uploaded to YouTube, so if you want to check out that, just go to my YouTube channel. Don't have to subscribe, but if you do, that's cool. Thank you. For anybody that possibly does just watch this randomly on YouTube, I appreciate you possibly watching either through the whole thing or just bits and pieces. Okay, now, you know what? Here, let's get this one flushed out so that we can just get the rest of them. That was kind of shitty. Okay, hold on a second. That's why. Okay, Command U or Control U will turn off those smart guides. It's just basically, they just lock you into things and it just gets kind of annoying sometimes, so I turn them off. And that's not a good That's better. Doosh, doosh. Sounds like I'm saying the douche. Oh. That's weird. Yep. We can move that closer in, probably rotate it a bit. Rotate it a bit, maybe like size it so that it's like the same. Yeah. And that seems, well, actually, no. We're gonna move this down just a bit. Probably size it down. Bring it. Can we just like nudge it down just a little bit? Just don't want it too close to that. Yep, there we go. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll just grab all of that, go to Object, Expand, hit OK. And we're just going to look at certain things because when you do a lot of these, sometimes some of the strokes don't turn into shapes. Yep, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to that's not what I meant to do, but you get the drift. Okay, so now that I've deselected all of that, so now this is the only thing, I'm going to go in here, unite it. Oh, shoot. Oh, you're a pumpernickel. I believe that is a type of fruit. There we go. That's better. Okay. Okay, so didn't realize that that's what it did. Let me just look at everything. Yep, okay. And, oh, nope, don't do that yet. Object, expand, okay. Pathfinder, boop, there we go. And the reason why I made this over here is because we're going to just duplicate the same hand and then just put this in that place. We can, is there anything else that's going to get unlocked if we do that? Nope. Okay. That was the only thing that was locked. Okay. So again, now what we're going to do, we're going to, okay, we can get rid of this because that was from like way before. We don't need that anymore. But what we do need is that. So what we are going to do is we're just going to duplicate that, make sure that there is everything that is there that is needed to be there. I believe there is. We're going to mess with some of these. We're going to make them just a little bit smaller because when I zoom out here, you can see that, yeah, that thumb is like very visible. Yeah, that's better. And probably some of you are wondering like, oh, well, now what are you going to do? Now you got to, yeah, now I got to basically delete that, pull this over here, match it up again, you know, go through that painstaking process, but I don't really mind, to be quite honest with you, actually. Yeah, that should be there. Okay. Or, nope. Here, I'm just going to make that like a different color. I'm kind of annoyed by that just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Nah, we'll leave it. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to go quiet for a moment there. I was just hearing like a lot of like weird noises. Okay, save. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this and we're gonna go to trim again. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the isolated group. Click this, click select same fill and stroke, delete it, and now as you can see that's deleted out of there, and then poof, and then boom, there we go. Now, oh, okay, that's why. I was like looking at it, I was like, wait a minute. Well, these are going to be a little bit bigger than that. They're going to probably be like, probably not that big. Ah, shoot. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a stroke. But it's going to be the same color stroke just so that we can see the width difference. So that's with a stroke. Oh, that's with a stroke without it. All right, and how are we going to check this, you might ask? Well, we're just going to bring it over here, and we're just going to change both of these colors. Okay, so apparently it's not going to allow me to put a stroke with the same color, which is stupid, not gonna lie. There we go. I'm actually gonna like put just like a background, or nope, a background behind that. Now, yes, I know it's getting kind of difficult for this to run. Okay, now okay, I want it to be thin, but again, I don't want it to be too thin. So let's just see what happens when we do this. We do this one. So we'll just hit Object, Expand, hit OK. And now those aren't those, and we'll just hit Unite. Do the same thing again. So we're going to make this that orange again. And since we already know what that looks like, we don't need that over there. Okay. Just to have a copy of that. Does that have that stroke on it? Yes, it does. We'll just take that stroke off of it for now. Okay, sorry. Trim. Isolate. Boop. I mean, we don't really need to do this, but it's a good tool to do. Man, when stuff gets cut out of black, it's really difficult for it to be seen. Well, I don't know. I do not know. Let's see, what does this look like with white? Because that's what this is going to have. It's going to be white with a black back. Oh, that's actually really hard to see. Like, really difficult to see. You know, I didn't think that that was going to be the... Oh. I think with the size of the hands that we will do, I think they'll be perfectly fine. So yeah, we're just going to keep that black. We're going to get rid of that. And I mainly say this. Okay, you know what? We're going to try this again. So we're going to go... No, we're not going to go that far. We're going to go 0.5. How about 0.5? Expand. Unite. Okay. Trim. Isolate, select the path. Boom. Boom. See, like, I just feel like that's a little too thick now. Because, like, I like this. This is kind of nice. You know, it's thin enough that it's like, oh yeah, that's kind of what, like, a tattoo would be. But this is just kind of like... Yeah. I hate it when stuff does that sometimes. That's just me cracking my knuckles. I mean, this works better for like an actual purpose. However, this is kind of like, I think we'll keep this because, I mean, the thing says yarn art in it, so I don't think we need to sit there and like have that actually say yarn art. Transform, reflect, vertical? Yep. I'm like trying to sit here and like grasp what I'm trying to do. Because I just feel like it's just too thin. It's like too thin for me to really like say like, oh yeah, we'll just keep that. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. It's whatever. It's whatever. Okay. So let's turn this around. Okay, so we need to add 2.5, 0.5, 2.5, I think. Object, expand, trim, isolate, select the path, just delete these. Boop. Yeah, okay. Okay, save. I can't believe I didn't even save like any time during that. That was kind of a bad idea on my part. Okay, so now what I could do, um, okay then. Okay. So now what I can do, and what, to be quite honest, should I even have that say yarn art? You know, it looks cool over here, but to be quite honest, I don't think it's needed. Let me just test something. Yeah, it doesn't need to say yarn art in the hands. Why? Like, I don't get that sometimes. Oh, God. Better. I don't know why that always goes away, by the way. I don't know. Okay. Actually, we don't need to. We could just do one of those. And then we have that. Now, I'm still trying to sit here and wonder, it's like, okay, so should I make certain things bigger? Should I make them smaller? Should I have them be like more defined or whatever? We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so let's put this over here. We'll take this. Okay. So, okay, that's not working. I thought that would work. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it look even more hand-drawn than it already is. I'll be right back real quick. Ow. Okay, let's just go new. Okay, we're just gonna go new. And we're just going to go we're gonna go with that. Okay, so what we will do is we will take these and we're gonna make them like pretty big. We want to make these at least pretty big. Okay, so let's just pull these off over here. We're gonna make we're gonna make another set of duplicates. Okay, so let's just grab this one, pull this in, or why does it their pixels? No, let's just pull it in as pixels. I don't think it's really gonna matter. Okay, so now that that's in, we'll call this hand. Okay, we'll grab this, pixels again. We'll call this, come on, oh, text. Okay, so let's work with the text first. So we're going to just size this down just a bit. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding some, actually, I don't know why I did that. I could just go into here, go into white. There we go. So what we're going to do is, we're just going to lock that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make these, again, look a little more hand-drawn. So how you do that? Well, there is a thing that I learned through watching multiple people and stuff like that. So what we do is we have everything selected. We go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. We don't do that, but we have it at probably let's say 1. And let's get real close here. So this is with none, okay? That's with 1. Now what I should probably do, so I should probably just make a duplicate. Yeah, duplicate. Okay. And we will mark these as red, just so we know. Okay, so again, we're going to go to this filter, blur, Gaussian blur. We're going to go with 1. Let's see how 1 does. Okay, so let's go with 1. All right. Now, and in this sort of stage, what I can also do is I can also just go through here, get my brushes, and I have a bunch of grunge sort of textury type of things. What I can do is I can just sort of just put like a white, okay? Or I think that's right. Is it white? I think so. I think so. Here, let me just put a clipping mask on that. So we'll just go through here and we'll just add a little bit of texture. Now some of you may ask, well, why don't you just, why are you doing this in here? Again, you'll see. So I'm gonna pull my thing over here because I don't want to get too much of this texture over everything. Okay. So we've got a pretty decent amount of quote unquote texture to go off of on this, okay? So, and you know what? Let's just see what else do we have here. Do we have anything that'll sort of like really like just boop? I don't think we do, guys. What if we just make this like about as big as it, and then we just go boop? Okay, no, we won't do that. Okay. So we're just going to boom and hit merge. And now let's just see here. Okay, so that's white. All right. Okay, So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to this one, and we're going to go to this, where is it? I'm going to go to threshold. Now again, this is something that I learned. And what it does is, when the Gaussian blur is in effect, and all this does it's creating something. Now, obviously we didn't get that much distortion, but if we just click out of here and we look at this, I mean, it doesn't look as good as I was thinking it was going to. So I'm wondering if I did something wrong here. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to before adding all of the texture. Okay. It's not. I'm wondering if this Gaussian blur is just a little bit too much, or not enough, or something. I am not so sure. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to grab a file out of here, because it has some this. And open this up real quick. So let's grab this one. We're going to go boop, 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 pixels. Oh, wait, no. Hold on, people. I'm trying to think here real quick. I'm going to just change the color of this to a white. Let's look at that. Okay. What if we duplicate that and we just like move that around a little bit? Okay. And then we just kind of like why does it need to come out of release, create. Okay. We're going going to duplicate that, and we're just going to hide those. So then that's that. Okay. Now that we've added that, let's go to the filter. Wait a minute, is there blur on it already? I think there is a blur on it already. Okay, so let's just put another blur on it. Okay, let's go to our threshold again. Okay, now you're seeing what I was trying to get at a little bit. In Illustrator, I think it'll do it a little bit easier. It won't look so like janky. Let's just see here. So if we just go a little bit, what is that? Calculate a more accurate histogram. So as you can see, now that we have that and we go boom, oh, wait. This isn't going the way that I wanted it to. And I'm not so sure why. What am I going for? All right, I'm going to stop the stream and then I'm going to start it again just so that there's like a little bit of a different, just so that the video is not too long.